G'day guys, Cass here, and today we're going to be playing Cage Face. It's a free itch.io horror game. Description: you cannot sleep just yet. You just found a new lead, another piece of the puzzle. It is the biggest potential key to the mystery so far. The past few months you have been waiting for every bit of information to slowly arrive at your desk. This night, a VHS tape has surfaced. You cannot wait until morning. This has to be seen right now. It is your responsibility to report anything you find after all. Take a look and see what it has to offer. So I've never been told so little in so many words. We're just going to fumble our way around this title screen until I figure out what's going on. Hello. That's a person with a cage for a face. What if that's got anything to do with anything? June 13th, 1987. What's this say? Sorry, couldn't wait. I'll lay some glow sticks, find me. PS record everything. Report of investigation A County? Medical examiner. Multiple stab wounds to the body. The possible weapon used for such wounds could be a pickaxe. Okay. Very specific. Stab wound through the heart. Okay, yeah. Homicide. Gotcha. I get you. What about a journal? That's a lot to read, but we're doing it. May 26th, 1987. Most of these historical sites are to be treated with a bit more dignity, according to my uncle. Yet this evening he decides it's alright to have a little drinking party around this old mine that was uncovered recently. All day he had been assisting the locals in opening up this entrance, working their way through a wall of spiky rocks, and there's still quite some debris left. It's pretty charming seeing him unwind like this after a hard day's work. Okay, I might have to help him resist the urge to have another bottle. I'm sure his work is far from finished and he still has a bunch to do tomorrow. It's been a cool evening and people have been returning home by now. I had come back to the site when I realised I forgot his diary. Good thing Phil reminded me when I brought him to his apartment. Man, dignity my ass. Look at all the bottles they've left her at. A quick note to self. Ask Jeremy tomorrow if anyone entered the mine earlier this day. Just spotted wandering lights in the distance when I peered through a small opening between the remaining rocks. Did someone manage to get in and trigger a second collapse of the opening? I'm not going to try and push the rocks aside just by myself. Is that a bird I hear? So, does Cage Face have an actual cage with a bird in it on his head? Because a canary in a coal mine, is that what we're going for? I've been sitting here for a while just listening to the bird. Don't know, but it sounds so sad. God, it makes me feel a bit empty, if that's the right word. Sweet Jesus, that sound did not fit its shape. If that's what it was, I don't know what it is. That one light was shining too bright in my face to see anything. Could see the shape of a man. Christ, thank goodness the entrance was still blocked. May 27th, 1987. It's hard to remember all that happened in that split second. My brain was trying to save my skin. I remember the bird from before, but no other sound. I'm sure there was something else. I've tried to share what I observed there, but hell if I know where to start. Are you sure it's not dangerous in there? Was all I could say to my uncle. What if something's in there, I continued. He told me he'd be delighted if you found anything. Perhaps traces of history and artifacts that can tell us more. I had less trouble describing the situation to my friends, but their response was harder to process. They told me I just should have gone to sleep as they did and not let the drink get to my head. Well, I wasn't the one vomiting yesterday. I'm not sure what I saw, but that shape and the bright light sure linger as an after-image in my mind. Good news. My mate Phil, despite not entirely convinced of my story, is very interested in a journey into the mine. He so happens to have a video camera. We'll be waiting the removal of all the rocks at the entrance. Once that is done, we'll sneak in and see what we can find. Good to know. That was a lot to consume. 2 bodies found in subway tunnel. The corpses of P. Everest and H. Avery were found in tunnel within the Chicago subway. The cause of death does not seem to be an accident of any kind, but rather a murder. Deliberate jabs with a sharp object. Upper torso, yep, so the pickaxe. Mine shut down to a gas leak. Horror at a tunnel under construction. So we're going to an abandoned mine shaft, is what you're saying. Why not I can just get up? Is that an option? No? Okay. Well, let's interact with the VHS player. Yep. Oh! I'm actually playing inside the TV. The borders are still there. That's cool. And left click to zoom in. Well, let the walking commence.
I can't believe he talked me into doing this.
Okay. So we're playing as the main character's friend, or, well, the uncle's nephew's friend. Jeez. Glow stick. Let's go to the left, I guess. I picked that up. Looks minorly interesting. Hello, can I have? No, but you can crouch. Ooh, there's the pickaxe. Perfect. Murder weapon discovered. Really cannot see anything. So if Mr. Cage Face decides to sprint at me, pretty sure I'm not going to see it coming. So far, game seems fun. I like having a spread of documents of different kinds to look at, and the reports from the Morgan stuff, that stuff interests me. But small recommendation, I guess, maybe don't have the player open up a diary into 2 big pages of just words, because even though it's set the backdrop, I think it could have been spread out a little bit easier, like maybe journals or notes inside here in a ripped up diary or something, as opposed to, and you could portion it out a bit better, because that was a lot of reading. Did that just teleport? Surely not. Ooh, red chalk, I'm sure. Those spooks down that way. Any spooks up this way? No. So far the game looks incredibly stylistic, but good. Quite like the setting. Not the abandoned mineshaft thing, but more of the idea that we're a detective. I am...
Looks like I can't go any further here.
Correct, that would be a collapsed mineshaft, but what we can do is go slightly to the right. Ooh.
Wait.
Is that a dead dude?
Is that...
How you doing?
Oh god, I should...
well, we need that
the hell
picture.
out of here.
That picture was actually on the table that we spawned at, so we need that for evidence sake. Okay, sure, we'll leave that. I'm sure we'll get that later. But do you think we're going to be allowed to leave, my friend? There's that bird. Okay, I guess the glow sticks actually light the correct path.
It's air.
It's the same air
It's
we were
hard to
breathing
breathe.
before. You need to calm down, mate. So, apparently this game has multiple endings, 3 in total. So I'm thinking ending number 1, oh, he spawns in front of us. I thought ending number 1 would have been gunning it for the exit, but apparently not. Juke him around the box and go. Let's do that. So I thought ending number 1 would have been, well, obviously dying, and ending number 2 would be getting away, but I can't imagine what ending number 3 would be. There's one pissed off canary. And he is right behind me, but I do not want to risk turning around because I'm pretty sure the character cannot run backwards as fast as they can run forwards. So what? Okay, he's done it again. That good old teleport strat. He seems rather quick. It's going to be a very spooky dodge if I manage to perform it correctly. Ooh. Okay, buddy. Try me. Okay. You know, old mate, I've got you covered. Just keep walking. Do not pass out. Do not asphyxiate yourself on the hard to breathe air because the gas leak in the canary coal mine. Oh no, there's so many jokes coming together, but I can't really make them because my lack of knowledge. Keep running forwards. Pretty sure that's the exit. We'll get there. Come on, we made it this far. Do not give up when daylight and freedom is so close. Oh, I'm actually getting a few chills. Just the constant sound of that pickaxe hitting the floor as he drags it. Ooh. Does this just open or... Nope, it stops. Okay. So was that ending number 1? Because that's the picture that was down there. Phone call. Ending
Hey.
A escaped.
You're calling right on time, just as I finished watching the tape. No wonder the guy turned out the way he is now. Perhaps I can interview him. Anyway, looks like I have enough material for my new story. It might even have a name.
Cage face. He's gonna say it. Cage face. But I have no idea what ending 3 could possibly entail. As a side note, while I haul my arse deep within Cage Face, so deep into Cage Face's crevice, it seems like the game, it's an Unreal Engine game, and as usual, the developer, well not as usual, I don't want to be mean to these developers because I actually feel like they've put some effort into their game, which is so strange to feel on itch.io nowadays. So, quick tip for the developers, and I'm sure about this in the itch.io review that I'll post for it, but the game seems to have been exported as the development kit, not as an actual Unreal executable file. The main reason I know this, and it's a hunch, I haven't 100% confirmed it, so take this with a grain of salt, but at the same time, look into it. When you start this game, it automatically tries to start Steam VR, because I do have a HTC Vive, even though there's no VR compatibility. And that's because the Unreal Development Kit also tries to start Steam VR. The other giveaway is, when I try to use OBS to declare which window that I want to record, it lists the game as Unreal Development Kit, and then Cage Face, and then the Cage Face again, .exe. So I think it hasn't been exported properly. Which I hope is just a quick fix, but just something to note. And now we do the magic power of getting timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. Maybe I could actually run, if I get him on me, and maybe the collapsed tunnel back here falls away. And I may have forgotten the map a little bit and run down Death Chamber. Nope, I haven't. I do remember the map, but that wall is still there. I might be able to dodge him here. I wonder how fast he is. Really? I mean, he's right on me, but I think he might be gaining. I mean, if the third ending is just asphyxiating to death in the bottom of a coal mine, that's not... that won't be very cash money. He does seem to be gaining on me, however. Which is worrying, to say the least. Yeah, he does seem to be gaining on us. I think maybe slowly asphyxiating has stopped us from sprinting properly, and... Did he get me or did I asphyxiate? Because I thought there would have been a cutscene at the end if he got me. Phone rings.
Hey,
There you go.
you're calling
I
right
called
on
it.
time, just
What
as
a
I finished
shot.
watching the tape.
Big brain Cass here, guys.
Man,
I'm sure that there's ways
Wait.
that you could innovate on this to make
is
it even
that-
more interesting. But as it stands, it's a pretty solid experience. It is spooky. The endings are fun, I guess if you can count asphyxiation. Wrong that? Oh. Yep. Don't try it at home.
it's air. It's hard to breathe.
Okay. Time to see this man in all his shining glory. Cage face. Okay, what's he look like? Oh! He's actually just got a cage for a head with a floodlight. Okay. Okay, that little scream could use a little bit of work.
Oh no! He killed
But, yep, actually got to answer the phone. Sorry, that's me.
Hey, you're calling right on time.
I was
just as I
killed.
finished watching the tape. He was murdered right there while recording. Some real intense stuff.
Not really. We dropped the camera and blue screened immediately.
Looks like I have enough material for my new story. It might even have a name.
While the credits roll, thoroughly enjoyed it. I wish more Ishidara games would feel like complete products like that was. It didn't feel like I was playing an alpha, super demo or anything. It didn't feel like I was playing a series of trigger tests. It felt like a complete product. Maybe not one that I'd pay money for, but it felt like a complete experience, something to build upon. Which is great. Everyone here should be very proud of themselves, and everybody in my audience should be very proud of themselves for sitting through another one of my videos. Congratulations, pat on the back. Hope you guys don't have too much fun, without me at least, and I will see you guys in the next one. See yous.